We continue live from the Loft 100 studios. Big B Show rolls on wherever you're watching, wherever you're listening. Appreciate you being along for the ride. Day Trader Trio right there. TTT, always along for the ride. Of course, back here at the bar, it is Costa, it is Marybrook Godwin, and it is Sully.
Listen to you, boss. Listen to you, boss jogging. Hey, I was along for the ride, everybody.
Just getting a little pukey, everybody.
Everybody. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Traffic. You guys talk like that when
traffic
you
on the 7th.
Well, I never know, but we made fun of people that did.
Oh my God, it's called puking.
It's called puking.
And it's
or boss jocking.
Boss jocking.
Everybody.
Yeah, oh my
the real Don Steele, everybody.
Oh.
You were
Thanks, everybody.
Oh my God.
My Costa, everybody.
Oh, very good, Albert.
like Gary Carey.
Crazy morning in the studio.
Like Gary Kelly. Like Gary Kelly. Gary Kelly's local.
He DJ'd my wedding.
Did he really say so?
It's the most random thing in the world.
Okay, this is a whole show.
Sorry, it is.
This is an entire. I will tell you why, because
I have a story about it.
I've been to a wedding. I have Gary Kelly stories. I have been to a wedding that he was officiating. But then when I was when I was 18 years old here in San Diego, they had these non-alcoholic young adult nightclubs.
Oh, I remember those.
And Gary Kelly was the DJ. The whole time. And Gary Kelly was an afternoon. Everybody, Gary Kelly in the afternoon. Oh, that's called puking. Right? It's called puking.
3:05, 5 after 3, 55 minutes before 4 o'clock on a crazy Thursday in America's finest city.
It's actually 25 or 6 to 4, everybody. That's a whole other story.
Yeah.
Chicago story. Hey, Steve JJ Weisman is with us, and obviously with everything going on in the news.
Oh boy.
It's a nightmare in Wall Street today. Obviously, it's what's interesting is all the Mexico stuff. Mexico is totally business as usual again. 100% back to normal. Like it's like the world, and then all of a sudden, okay, we're back.
Yep.
However, what I don't think folks understand, and I think usually they live in Iran, and that regime doesn't realize we can make a cat box out of them in about 30 seconds, and also can all of their enemies. And for them to attack who they're attacking, and you'll notice there's been no retribution from Russia because Russia is one sanction away from being a third world country.
Right.
There's nothing on their shelves. No retribution from China. We're their biggest customer. North Korea doesn't have anything but little signs up that say, hey, we got a ski resort, which is next actually it's usually a movie set. So all those people that we're afraid of, you just saw their reaction, which was exactly this. It was literally, I mean, nothing happening. So, and I'm only speaking not whether it was right or wrong. I'm only speaking in terms of how it has affected kind of global perception in terms of monetary stuff, oil and everything else. And we're going to be talking to Patrick on later today. But Steve JJ Weisman, our favorite guy, our oldest guest, and our oldest guest.
Oh, wow.
No, he's not. He's actually not. But there's a ton of Iran cyber attacks that are on the rises because of Steve. How are you, sir? Good to see you, bud.
Terrific. And yeah, I was thinking about that. I probably am your oldest guest.
Yeah, well, you're our longest running guest. How about that? Talk to us about the cyber attacks, the Iran, because obviously it's just another excuse for when things like this happen. It's another excuse for people to come out of the woodwork, right?
Yeah, and what we're going to see is there are Iranian hackers from the government, and Iran has hacked into American hospitals, the Boston Children's Hospital back in, I think it was 2020. They hacked into a New York dam and trying to get into infrastructure. This has gone on for a number of times, and it's almost funny. What'll happen is the FBI, they will identify the Iranian hackers, they will indict them as they've done a number of times, and that's where it ends because Iran is obviously not going to extradite them. What we have here is also, you've got loose cannons in this, not just Iran, but Hezbollah, a terrorist organization based out of Lebanon that also has significant cyber attack capabilities. So what they have done in the past, and what I think we may see in the future, not necessarily, but may see, is what they call distributed denial of service attacks. And this was done a few years ago against about 16 banks. And what they do is they put together what they call botnet. They infect computers and internet devices, connected devices around the world, and they flood the particular site with traffic to take it down because it just can't handle it. It's not the worst thing in the world. It is an inconvenience, and it just more looks like we can make a problem for you. But we are going to be expecting these kinds of hacks, and maybe even something more along supply chain hacks. But this is something that Iran has got to weigh out because, again, it's sort of like what you said. If they do that, what's going to be the response of the United States? Yeah. But I do think we'll see some of these, perhaps the DDoS attacks in particular, because really no harm, no foul.
Steve, it's great to see you back guest lecturing at Hogwarts. Always love it.
Recognized it.
It's so great. What you don't realize is Steve is a law professor at Bentley University and literally was the proprietor of a llama farm. Actually, I think they were just a couple of pets, a llama farm. And, so he fits right into that.
Well, he was talking merry mouth to me, Versailles, and I went Hogwarts. As far as his background
is. I'm not a Harry Potter fan.
It's all right.
I didn't recognize it.
Steve, sometimes there's the, the bad characters like Iran is, and then there's the copycats as well. Is this a great point for people to jump in who might think that, all these countries are looking over here at this shiny object in Iran and they're not paying attention to what's going on over here as far as cyber attacks, things like that?
Yeah, and they may even try and make it look like it is coming from Iran. Okay. So the scammers take advantage of absolutely everything that goes on in the news, and obviously the war with Iraq is news. So they will be doing this, and also you have to look at we have the federal agency that is charged with defending the country against cyber attacks is part of the Department of Homeland Security. It's called CISA. And CISA is presently not really fully funded because of the partial shutdown. But on top of that, the Trump administration knocked out about a third of their employees the year before. So they're not exactly operating at full speed, which makes the country a bit more vulnerable at this time for the scammers to take advantage of the situation.
Hey, Steve, we got about a minute left here, but Mary's got a really important question for you.
I just want to talk about the data brokers and all. I believe a Senate report came out talking about the dangers. They're there to help us, but did they hurt us?
Yeah, all too often what we're finding is these data brokers, which are largely unregulated, have all of this information from public databases, and also it gets sold like social media sells information about it. So they got a lot of information. They have been hacked numerous times and the information stolen. And then the Senate report found out that not knowingly, but negligently, they've been selling this information to scammers who don't even want to hack. So we really have to be careful whenever we get a phishing or any kind of email, text message, or whatever. Even if it sounds legitimate and it's something that we're involved with, it may be from someone who's stolen this info from a data broker.
Stephen JJ, Professor Dumbledore Weisman, the website, scamicide.com, SCAMICIDE.com. Do yourself a favor, head over there. You normally end up saving yourself a lot of time, some money, and a lot of pain.
And like he likes to say, things are not as bad as you think. They are far worse.
Love it. Go take on the day. All right, we got a lot more to come with the Big Biz Show. We are back right after this.